I'm getting tired of this storage issue too. I can't wait to get rid of this phone or at least retire it. So anyway, like I was saying, you know, sometimes when people be trying to scam people and get over on people and stuff like that, it's like it'd be the worst thing ever, because sometimes if you just play the honest game, you fuck around and end up winning anyway. This is probably part 4 of what I was talking about. I haven't titled it yet. And so depending on who you dealing with, if somebody would have came to me and said, I found $20 million that got your name on it while I was looking you up because I was wondering who the hell this bitch is and who this is and what's going on, or on a more professional note, we had to conduct a formal investigation before we considered investing in your business. We just wanted to know a little bit about your background before we considered you a qualified candidate. That part. So you get what I mean? It's like, however, we do have an investigative bureau that we have built. And, we found some information that we think you might find quite valuable. Okay. So this is how this operation works. We usually find these assets, and when we find these assets, we take a percentage. Our price, whatever, is, I don't know, 10%. Damn sure ain't no 50-50 at all, ever. But 10%, so 10% of 20 million, Lord have mercy. Well, all right. You know what I'm saying? And then I go off and I do what the fuck I'm supposed to do. And y'all go off and do what the fuck y'all supposed to do with your commission. And then you can upsell, by having security services, by having different services that help people to preserve and protect their money. It's like you don't have to be out here doing people like that. That's why I say people be needing me, man. People be needing my type of mindset, man. I'm so serious. They be needing my type of mindset because you don't even have to do it like that. Real talk. And this is coming from my heart, like for real. Like this is because I have family. I know, you know what I'm saying, how that shit get down. I understand. You got to get it how you live. But it's about how you do it. You know what I'm saying? It's about how you do it. Everything doesn't have to be like that, on that. It doesn't have to be on from the left. All right? So that's all I'm saying. And when it comes to me, it's like, if people really knew what the fuck I have been through my whole life, I deserve anything good that's coming to me. I'm talking about abundance, blessings, whatever. I know that now. And I used to be so humble that I would never say, oh my God, I would never say anything like that. That's so like egoistic, No, I've been through so much shit now. It's like, no, you deserve to have abundance in your life, baby. You deserve to have something wonderful in your life. And eventually someone, but I'm not really focused on that, And so to disregard how I feel is a huge mistake. So don't ever say, oh, we don't, fuck your feelings and this and that. No. That is the wrong mentality to have, especially with someone like me, because my feelings consider you as well. I'm made different, you guys. I'm made very, very different. All right? And it's not always against people. Just because you plot against me, that doesn't mean that I'm against you. Working against me will end up having you locked up, you guys. All right. And unfortunately, I think that it's better because see, I can see people plotting also on like trying to do what they do and then get rid of me. right? And it's like, okay, that's not a problem no more. We got the money. Okay, cool. No, that's not how you do that. The reason that you see me as a problem right now is because you tried to play me and I found out about it. That's why you see me as a nuisance, a problem, all of that. If you really look back on whoever has done all the actions, okay, it all stems from what you all have done to me. I haven't done anything to you, but you have done a lot of shit to me in order to orchestrate all this craziness around me and then rob me when you didn't even have to do it that way. Okay, coming from my family, my businesses, all that type of stuff, you didn't have to do it that way. There was a very decent way and legal way you could have done it to where nobody would have been hiding and snooping and sneaking around and shit. Everybody's scared they gonna be going up, you know what I mean? Like, no. Fucking with your plan, you gonna have everybody locked the fuck up. You need a consultant for sure. Somebody who's level-headed and fair. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just me in general. That's what I'm talking about. I'm saying people need to consider that before they get to, hopping in and doing all this stuff. But see, some of you guys have been watching me since 2015 and earlier. So you've been plotting on this. And some of you guys have been plotting on this with my kid's father. Even while he was with me, the plot was developing. Okay, so and that would be very hurtful had that news come to me probably 10 years ago. I wouldn't have been able to deal with that like out loud. I would have had to deal with that silently for sure. Because that would have hurt me for sure. So everything happens for a reason, but it's time for the details to come on out now, you guys. So let's go ahead and put it on the table so we can figure out how to resolve this situation and possibly not have anybody, in too much trouble and, whatever the case is. It's time to literally come out with the situation and start talking about the situation so that we can figure out how we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta clean it up. Okay, we gotta clean it up. So let's see what's really going on here. But unfortunately, you guys have put me in a position where I don't even know what all has really happened with this situation. But, I just wish you guys wouldn't have done that. I wish you wouldn't have done that. Not like that. You know what I'm saying? We need more decent mindsets out here in this world. We need more of that. We need more people who think fairly and justly, but not necessarily on some I'm trying to put you in prison type shit, or I'm trying to have you killed type shit, or whatever kind of, it's not, it don't always have to be that. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes it's about coexisting, surviving, understanding, and figuring out strategies that actually work for people, as opposed to trying to come up with some scheme and just, it's like, you know what it feels like? It's like a bank that has a sign. Let's say it's a bank that has a sign at the door that says, we're giving out grants today. We'll say $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 grant. So from $5,000 to $20,000, you can get that as a grant for whatever. All we need is to see that you got your website, your business license, and that you're trying to work towards something. and you will qualify for these one of these grants, right? Imagine that being the situation. Let's set that as the tone. You walk into the bank, there is a sign to the right that states $5,000 to $20,000 grants for entrepreneurs, small business owners, and visionaries. Show us your plan. What is it that you want to do so we can qualify you for this grant? Imagine you having all of that stuff, right? You got all of that stuff. You got website, you got license, you know what I'm saying? You might even have a little clientele, right? A little clientele, a little following or whatever. Social media is popping, whatever, right? Now imagine your ass going up in there with a goddamn ski mask to rob the goddamn bank, and all you come up out of there with is $2,000. Imagine you done took a penitentiary chance. You didn't even get the minimum of what they would have gave you based off of what you actually already have. You qualify. The qualifying criteria is literally right in your pocket. You got your business card. It has everything that somebody would need to know about your business, about your operation, everything. And you can get the 5,000. All you got to do is go in there, show your business card. On that business card is a website. That website has your portfolio. It also has a business plan. It also has your mission statement, everything you're trying to do. And all they need to do is go to that website to verify who you are, what you got going on, what you're qualified to do, and what your vision is. And then you get approved for the grant. 5,000 minimum. But you chose to go in and rob the motherfucking bank and didn't get shit but $2,000, and they saw your damn face. That is the situation that some people is in right now. Okay? So that's what I'm saying. And the maternal part of me is like, how can we fix this for these people? Okay, but then the other part of me is like, no, step away from it and let God really handle that. That's God's business right there. Let God handle that. But it's one of those things where I got to shake my head and I got to step back, because it's like I can see where niggas fucked up, basically. And so that's the main thing. And I hate to see that happen, but then there are certain people, I have a different kind of heart, y'all. I definitely have a different kind of heart. There are people who, they will watch me literally die in the street. You get what I'm saying? They'll watch that so that they can get a hold of some money, and then they get a hold of the money and they go buy all of this stuff, and then they fuck around, get caught by the goddamn feds, and all the shit gets seized. All the accounts frozen. So now you got somebody that is no longer with us, and you got all your business out there in the street about how the hell you done took these people. You know what I mean? It's like, Lord, think about the shit logically first before you decide you want to get to scheming and shit. Is there a legal way that a nigga can get on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is me slightly upset about it. I'm very disappointed in people. But I get it. I do get it. The fair part of me gets it. It's like, how many opportunities do we actually come across where we actually can come up in a decent way, in a way that's not, you know? So I understand. But unfortunately, if you're not willing to come out and say anything, because I know about it now, you know, I know that's why people have me kind of like in this situation or whatever now. I'm starting to understand. It's like, well, shit, if you would have got you a job and you in the system and da-da-da-da, then people would have realized that you were, you know what I'm saying? So I get it. But I just hope don't nobody get caught up, man. I really hope don't nobody get caught up behind this shit. That's real talk. This is why we have to consider having squares in our circle. Okay? This is important to have squares in your fucking circle so niggas can speak some logic into your ass before you make these crazy decisions. Goodness gracious, you guys.